Thank you, Bishop. What is your story?
That is a great question.
My name is Alex, and I'm from EBLYP. I go to Trinity Lutheran Church in Alameda.
My name is Jason. I go to Trinity Lutheran Church in Oakland, and also
We're just going to share with you real quick one of our faith stories. Our faith story takes place in the summer of 2013 in the little country of El Salvador. We're about halfway through our trip, okay? So on this day, it was very hot, as it is often there, and we're going on a hike. Now, we're not just going on a nice little path, like we have here, where we can kind of go along and find wherever we're supposed to go with nice wooden posts telling us where we're going. No, we were going to go up a mountain with basically nothing but our tour guides with machetes to lead us. With the weather being so hot and humid, you have to drink a lot of water, especially when you're not acclimated to that climate. So in order for us to get up the mountain and have enough sufficient amount of water, we had to bring these gallon jugs with us. And when you're not used to carrying things up mountains, it's very difficult for the first time to carry a gallon of water on your shoulder with no path.
So me and Alex over here, we decided we wanted to be Mr. Macho, And we were going to take one of these jugs by ourselves. And so we would switch back and forth for like every 10 minutes, we would switch back. And that worked for a while, but about 40 minutes into the trip, I'd say, that was not working. We were definitely struggling, but we were trying to keep up, so it was tough. And before long, a couple of local kids started talking to us, but we didn't speak very good Spanish, so we didn't really know what they were saying. But eventually they just took the jugs out of our hand and started trotting up the mountain like it was nothing. And although it felt kind of bad to be shown up by like these 9 and 10-year-old kids probably, it definitely felt good to get some weight off our shoulders and just have some support from the people that we just met.
And then as we made it to the top of our hike, and we were sitting there, and we all had our full water bottles, it gave us time to reflect, and then that's the point where the faith part comes in, where I was able to think about how this kind of reflects our experiences with God. So the mountain, if you want to think about it symbolically, let's say the mountain is some sort of challenge in our life, some sort of obstacle, okay? As we learned yesterday, it's important for us to share the burden. Now, the locals, of course, were those who were sharing the burden with us. They helped us carry up water. If you're going symbolically, water would be life or rebirth. They carried it up with us, and we were able to share our faith and our burden with them, which was an amazing experience, especially since we weren't used to their culture. So that's kind of where we felt like we were really close to God, not only because we were high up, but also because we were with God's people and we were sharing our faith. Okay, so that's a piece of our story. I can't help but wonder, what's your story?
We're going to get to that. But first, we need to make sure everybody has a Proclaim Story pen and a Proclaim Story journal. This will